I know it's not your fault, and I don't think your guilt will fix the wilt of a mother's soul who buried a child too young to be cold. No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault that he shot 9 times or that his toy gun read thug in that cop's mind. It's not your fault that the high-strung, sense-dumb and mind-numb fired shots into a crowd. Seconds later, a 22-year-old girl dead on the ground. It's not your fault that the mentally ill, choking on a racist, bitter pill, was beaten and shot for sleeping on a bench because this day and age, you call a cop when you want someone lynched. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that he went in just a kid and then 3 years of your worst fears realized in the prime of what could have been a long life. No conviction named for affliction sustained, a valediction framed in the remains of a 22-year-old boy. No, this is not your fault. It's not your fault that your skin is light, but understand how painful shades of gray do crumble neath the hooded lady justice claiming black or right. A thug is created just like a man, and when poverty's planned, minorities scanned to read trouble from school to prison anywhere in this land. Is it any wonder that more black men are in prison now than were slaves? And I'd comment on black women too, save the stats are lacking, because that's 2 strikes against you. Black and a woman too? Shit, you, a white man, won't understand, but that doesn't mean that a white hand can't make a fist raised to the sky, stand on the front lines, always an ally. You're not outside, this is your system too. Twisted, amiss, a corporate abyss. If your skin's a slip through the system, a golden ticket, get out of jail free, let's see, is that okay with you? It's not okay with me. That skin is a caste, system, a class, tear it off and we all bleed. Now do you see? Our white privilege isn't your fault. Isn't mine or my parents', but to look in the mirror and think it's all fair because you have a black friend and kinks in your hair, step off the white box and stare. Stare at this system, a cold, honest glare. No, it's not fair and it's not your fault. But now we can see, and it will be our fault if we stay wrapped in our skin, shrug and say, hey, not my fault. Now it is. Silence is violence, so scream. Scream not because you know how it feels, but because you know what it means to not be free. And none of us will be free till all of us stand up and scream. From tweets to marching in the streets, this is Act Out.